Recently, I ran few websites on our RTO scanner tool to check the compliance and marketing issues, and 3 of them had the same type of breach. So let's start. What is RTO marketing actually? RTO marketing is promoting an Australian RTOs courses to the 3 group of people. Inside a set list of courses, it's allowed to deliver under rules set by 3 government bodies. The 3 groups matter because most RTOs only market to one. Group 1 students, people googling for a certificate or diploma. This is the group everyone thinks about. Group 2 employers, for workforce training, traineeships, apprenticeships. This is B2B. It's where a lot of RTO revenue actually lives. Group 3, the sector itself. Industry bodies, peer RTOs, consultants, peak bodies. This is where trust gets built and where most good referrals come from. This is very important from marketing perspective. Marketing that treat all 3 the same will fail on all 3. Different language, different channels, different rules. Here is the second piece. This is where RTO marketing splits from normal marketing. Every RTO has a scope of registration. It's listed publicly on training.gov.au. That's the government's national register. Everyone calls it TGA. TGA shows exactly which qualification each RTO is allowed to deliver. That list is your scope. It's public. Anyone can look at it. If a course is on your scope, you can market it. If it's not, you can't. Does not matter that a partner RTO offers it until it's on TGA next to your RTO code. You can't advertise it, not in ads, not on your website, not anywhere. A gym can advertise a yoga class before the teacher starts Monday. An RTO can't. That's the difference. Now discuss the 3 bodies that set the rules. This is very important. If you are an RTO marketer or as an RTO, you have to observe these 3 platforms every time. This is the bit that most RTO marketers must have to observe. Body 1, DEWR. It stands for the Department of Employment and Workplace Relations. DEWR writes the policy. DEWR wrote the 2025 standards for RTOs. Those standards come into full effect on 1st July 2025. Body 2, ASQA, the Australian Skills Quality Authority. ASQA is the regulator. ASQA enforces what DEWR writes. ASQA audits your RTO. ASQA can deregister you if you fail. ASQA also writes the practice guides. Those are the plain English guides that tell you how to meet the standards. Body 3, training.gov.au. We also called it TGA. TGA is the public register. TGA lists your RTO code, your scope, your qualifications, your unit codes, your course titles. TGA is the source of truth. If your website says one thing and TGA says another, TGA wins every time. So DEWR writes the rules, ASQA enforces them, and TGA is the place where all these live. Every ad, every landing page, every Instagram post, every other social media post, every email, all of it has to line up with those 3 bodies. So let me repeat, there are 3 bodies. DEWR writes the rules, ASQA enforces them, TGA lists the truth. Now let me show you practically how all these things looks like. I ran RTO scanner on 3 different RTO course pages recently. 3 different industries, 3 different states, same type of breach on all 3. I have anonymized them because the point is not the RTOs, it's the pattern. Now let's go to the audit 1. A community services RTO course page title Cert 3 Aged Care, but on TGA the course is called Certificate 3 in Individual Sport. Different words, different code. That's a breach of the information and transparency practice guide. A student could enroll thinking they are getting an aged care qualification. The actual qualification is broader. That gap between what's advertised and what's on TGA is what ASQA looks for. Audit 2, a business and management RTO. The NRT logo was sitting in the website footer, which meant it appeared on every page. The blog, the contact page, a page about a non-accredited weekend workshop. You can only use the NRT logo next to nationally recognized training, not as a site-wide badge. That's in the NRT logo rules. Audit 3, a construction and trades RTO. The course page headline said, get a guaranteed job in construction. Employment guarantees are explicitly banned. DEWR wrote that ban into 2025 standards. ASQA enforces it. Guaranteed job, secure career, 100% placement. None of that language is legal. So I hope you get some concept from these 3 RTOs, 3 industries and 3 different type of breach. One underlying pattern, a gap between what the practice guides say and what marketing teams know. So the definition of RTO marketing in plain English is RTO marketing is promoting an Australian RTO to 3 groups: students, employers, the sector, inside the scope of courses listed on TGA under rules written by a doer, enforced by ASQA and recorded on training.gov.au. Everything else comes after. Google ads, meta ads, SEO, course pages, local SEO, emails, all the tactics sit inside this frame or they create a risk. Those 3 audits took me almost 20 minutes each using RTO scanner. Every breach was flexible in an hour by someone who knows the practice guides, but knowing and doing are 2 different things when you are running an RTO. There is a framework that we use at every chart to run meta ads, Google ads, SEO, overall marketing for RTOs. Inside all 3 bodies, it's not more expensive than normal marketing. Most RTOs are surprised by how simple it is once someone who knows both sides is running in. By the way, if your marketing is bringing in leads but don't enroll, or your compliance manager keeps red flagging your ad copy, you can book a free consultation call with us and we will walk you through where you are breaking. I hope you get an idea about RTO marketing and we will meet in the next video. Till then, take care. See you soon.